Hello and welcome to tonight's SBC News. The Truth Commission has dismissed any possibility that the resignation of two panel members will disrupt the panel's progress or the eventual outcome. Commissioners Marie-Mé Léon and Eileen Moses have quit with less than a year of the 3-year process to run. The Commission says the pair tendered their resignations to the President but declined to give further details. The panel is considering 360 claims of human rights abuses suffered since the coup d'etat in 1977. It's due to conclude its work next August.
It won't be very much of a problem because you can as easily make a determination with 5 people as you can with 7. And we have recommended that they are not replaced because to be able to take part in a determination, the Commissioner must certify that he is aware of all the evidence which has gone in a case. If they haven't heard it themselves, they have to read all the depositions. And by the time they've read over 1,000 depositions, it would have been August already.
The central bank has said that the reduction of its monetary policy rate implemented since June has not been fully transmitted in the banking sector. Interest rates on loans remain high, interest rates on deposits have been reduced, and the number of loans that are being given out have reduced. In a press conference this morning, the central bank governor, Caroline Abel, said that central bank will take exceptional action against those financial institutions that still refuse to pass on the reduction in its monetary policy rate to their clients. She said that the institution will push so that ordinary people may benefit from the reduction, especially now that the board has decided to maintain its monetary policy rate at 2%.
This decision was made in light that the board recognized that the economy is still fragile, despite taking note of the recovery of the tourism sector, but felt that the economy still needs support from a lower cost for financial resources, and therefore calls on all banks to take note of the decision of the bank to pass on the reduction of interest rate to their clients as it is an important component that will help us recover a bit faster than we currently have.
The Minister of Finance, Economic Planning and Trade has requested for technical assistance from the U.S. Embassy, principally in the fields of corruption, investigations and revenue collection. Minister Nadir Hassan made the appeal during a courtesy call by the U.S. Chargé d'Affaires, Judd DeBeer. Minister Hassan said that one of his priorities was to ensure that taxpayers' money is spent where it is necessary, and eliminating corruption in the public service is a necessity. However, there is a lack in specific skills set to investigate, build a solid case and get a successful prosecution. Ms. DeBeer assured Minister Hassan that the U.S. has experts who can assist Seychelles in its fight against corruption and improve revenue collection. The current transformation of the financial sector and other subjects were also on the agenda. Following 2 incidents last weekend, the Minister for Internal Affairs, Errol Fonseca, this morning addressed concerns brought about by members of the National Assembly over the gatherings of people under the Public Assembly Act of 2015. The leader of the opposition in the National Assembly, Sébastien Pillet, wanted Minister Fonseca's explanation on the role of the police force in supervising rallies. This was the subject of his urgent matter raised by 2 separate events, namely a protest on Saturday in Victoria, where police intervened, and a private gathering the same day in Silhouette. The minister explained that according to the law on public assemblies, a person has a right to protest, but as soon as he identifies himself by his clothes with a group, he is no longer considered as a single person by the authorities. Minister Fonseca added that regarding the event in Silhouette, there was no violation, specifying that all measures prescribed by the health authorities had been observed by the hotel. The Speaker of the National Assembly has given an update on the state of the Parliament building after it underwent a weekend-long clean-up from the aftermath of a fire that broke out in one of the offices. Regardless of part of the building damaged and equipment destroyed, the Assembly proceeded with its session today. At the start of the sitting, the Speaker, Roger Mancienne, informed the Assembly that it had recovered most of the destruction caused by the fire last week. 3 new projects are expected to be implemented in the Bois de Rose, Montfleury and Plaisance areas to help resolve the traffic congestion problem faced by motorists almost daily. The 3 projects fall within the Victoria Traffic Management Master Plan. The Seychelles Land Transport Agency CEO, Parinda Herath, said there are also traffic jams in the Pointe-la-Rue, Onsopin and Au-Cap areas, as well as in the North region. Mr. Herath added that the projects are mainly to construct roundabouts and additional lanes to existing roads and will start once funding is secured. 2 ambassadors have presented their credentials to President Wavell Ramkalawan at State House this morning. The Nigerian High Commissioner Yusuf Yunusa and the Cuban Ambassador Marta Hernandez Cañero both spoke of improving bilateral relations in the health sector.
As is now a tradition, the new High Commissioner of Nigeria to Seychelles, Yusuf Yunusa, was welcomed on his arrival by SPDF Guards of Honor. High Commissioner Yunusa presented his credentials to President Ramkalawan in the presence of the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Tourism, Sylvestre Radegon. He replaces Momoshedu Omeza, who was accredited in March 2016. Mr. Yunusa is based in Nairobi, Kenya, and he is also the High Commissioner for Kenya and Somalia, as well as the UN representative for Habitat and Environment. Nigeria has established several areas of cooperation with Seychelles, particularly in the health sector.
We discussed with Mr. President also pertaining to our 2 officers from Ministry of Health that were working here. One of them, his period expired and is yet to be renewed. So we discussed with Mr. President. I'm going to take it up when I go back to Nigeria to see the possibility of the 2 of them coming together again.
Another ambassador who presented her credentials was the new Cuban resident ambassador, Marta Hernandez Cañero. Ambassador Cañero replaces Juan Pino, who was accredited in December 2016. During the meeting with President Ramkalawan, they discussed how to strengthen bilateral relations in several fields,
especially in the cooperation, mutual cooperation of many fields, maybe continue with the health program, environment issues, agriculture, many others. And we want to work in the updating memorandum about cooperation in the field of the sport.
Ambassador Cañero also called on Vice President Ahmed Afif. Before coming to State House, Ambassador Cañero also met Minister Radegon in his office.
Those are our main stories so far this Tuesday. Join me again at 8. Bye for now.